Great, thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Ken Herron. I'm UIB's Chief Growth Officer. And with me today is Celeo Arias, who is the CEO and co-founder of PAiC. So Kenneth, would you like to share your screen with us? Okay, we're talking to you about USSD, specifically how we are using USSD to reach the underserved with conversational AI and generative AI platforms like ChatGPT. Next slide. So what is USSD? It may have been a while since anyone has spoken to you about that, or thought about it. As you know, it is unstructured supplementary service data, USSD. It's a GSM, Global System for Mobile Communications Protocol, and it is used for session-based texting. Next slide. How many people use USSD? This may surprise you. In 2022, over 3.5 billion with a B, people use USSD. Over 94% of Africa's digital financial transactions are done over USSD, and offline payments for almost every bank in India are done over USSD. WhatsApp is a popular channel. Many people think that's the world's leading messaging channel. For comparison, just 2 billion people in 2022 used WhatsApp. Next slide. So the benefits to USSD: no internet connection, no mobile data, works everywhere, works with all mobile phones, and it's 7 times faster than SMS. It's also cheap. That matters to a lot of us. Next slide. And with PAiC and UIB, USSD now works with conversational and generative AI platforms, including ChatGPT. Next slide. This is what you've all been looking for. We're going to share a live healthcare demo, and this is a demo for the National Hospital of Wuhan in Nigeria, and this is the health advisor. Celeo, turning it over to you.
Thank you, Ken. A bit of context about Abuja. As you may know, 4 million people. There's 87 healthcare clinics. And why we're hoping to deliver AI, and I know several of the conversations have been somehow related to AI. Why we're hoping to deliver AI through USSD is because we believe that currently, and sorry if I step on anybody's toes by saying this, currently AI is targeting those of us that are already in a good position. We got a good internet connection, we got smartphone, we got a laptop, so we're doing good, relatively speaking, and AI is helping us be a bit more efficient, or maybe a lot more efficient. It's taking us from a good situation to a better one, if we're using it wisely. What we're trying to do with USSD is deliver AI to those in very complex, very complicated situations, right? So imagine you're needing some health assistance, you don't know exactly what, you'll see this in the demo here shortly. And you have options, right? 87 clinics in Abuja sounds like a lot, but the average wait time, in particular for the National Hospital of Abuja, is close to 3 hours. So you have to get out of your way for 3 hours if, for example, you've been having stomachache for a while, which is the demo that we're going to show here shortly. I hope none of you are suffering from that after a good lunch. And yeah, what options do you have, right? Is there customer care to call? Yeah, not likely, right? And even if it is healthcare over phone, you're going to have to wait some time. So with USSD in here, we can go to the demo, please, Kenneth. What we can offer is initially, and we're hoping to launch this here next month in Nigeria, with all 4 major telco operators, right? MTN, Airtel, Globe, 9Mobile, through a customer of ours in Nigeria. And this is the initial use case that we're hoping to launch. One hospital, the biggest hospital of the national capital. I know Lagos is 4 times bigger, but Abuja is indeed the capital. So we're hoping to start with this and spread it throughout Nigeria, and then think of countries like El Salvador, where I'm in, like Honduras, where I'm from, other countries in Africa were in dire needs of good healthcare, good financial systems, good educational support. And the use cases are multiple. We're focusing on one because it's the real one that's coming up. Think of India, think of any country that is highly populated, highly underserved, which is who we're targeting here, the underserved. And so we're going to dial quick code. As you know, nothing special here about USSD. It's been around since the late 90s. It's been a while, and AI has multiple use cases. The interesting thing about this is the marriage of these two technologies from very different eras, if you will. So you dial a quick code. This is initially free. It's a service that is hoping to launch free. It will launch free. And you're given an option, right? You're given an option to ask a health question, right? Which is what we're going to do on this demo. Later on, you can also book an appointment. You can find the nearest health clinic. You can even call an emergency number, because if you have an emergency, you don't have data connection. You may not even have airtime balance, which, as you may know, in most of the countries that we're targeting here are heavily prepaid, so there's no plan that you can just pick up the phone and call. You have to first top up. We can generate an emergency call from a free USSD session. Okay, so for this demo, we're going to ask a question. It's going to be an open question. This is the U of the USSD. It's an unstructured question that is going to be sent, in this case, to ChatGPT through UIB. It can be through multiple chatbots, conversational, generative. So we're not advocating for anyone in particular. We're conveying a use case that can work with any generative, in this case, AI. So Kenneth, you can go ahead, type a question related to health, common causes of stomach ache, maybe, good starting point. We're going to get an answer here. And yeah, listed very conveniently, as you may know, USSD has a character limitation, so we need to stay within it. So there's some post-processing of a response that we do, and we make sure that we capture relevant words and keep it digestible, pun intended. Here we got indigestion, gastritis, blah, blah, blah. So let's ask another question. Maybe we don't know much about gastritis. Sounds like something that we should know about. So let's go ahead and ask that. Here again, open question, right? This is the unstructured part. We don't know what it's going to be asked for these open questions. So now we get more information, right? And now we're starting to think, okay, maybe this is not something that I should keep living with, so let me book an appointment, right? And let me proceed with that so that my wait, while it may still be 3 hours in this case, at least I know when it's going to be and when my 3 hours are going to be indeed that, and not up to 7 hours that's been documented that some people wait in the Abuja National Hospital, right? And then, for those of you familiar with USSD, you go through a series of predetermined questions. So here, Kenneth, real quick, decided a day, decided a good time. He's going to input his phone number as a reference. He's going to be asked now for an insurance number, which may or may not be relevant for some markets, but for the sake of this demo, we have information that we can continue asking after the open questions. Right? And then finally, we get a confirmation, SMS in this case. We're not going to show it on screen, but with that, the intent is, with that confirmation, you go to your appointment on the day that you selected, at the time that you selected, and then you go through a wait that is already outside of the digital world, but at least you know where you're heading, and the people that are going to tend to you know what is going on with you, so we save valuable time. And to, again, reinforce this, also gives us the ability to, if it gets to that, call an emergency number, right? So that's the long and the short of what we wanted to show you today. Essentially, going back to what I said already, USSD has been around for ages, right? There's nothing really innovative about the technology itself. What's innovative is that there is a use case that using a very popular latest technology, if you will, in AI, in this case ChatGPT, good buzzword, if we're thinking commercially, it can be delivered to those that are most in need of this, not to those of us in a nice hotel in Paris or a nice house here in El Salvador or sitting in the US as Ken is, but those that really need it most. That is what we're showing today. Hope you heard me well. Should have asked that earlier.
No, you came through loud and clear. Thank you so much, Celeo and Ken. So, round of applause for the guys, please. Do we have any questions?
It was a great presentation. What about the service discovery? Sometimes the problem, right? They may not be aware of this thing existing. So how do you solve this problem?
Yeah, indeed. Good question. In this case, we're going to get major help from the government itself. National Hospital of Abuja is government run. So there's going to be a communication plan for them. It's our customer in this case that is negotiating that, if you will. There's no negotiation. It's really a collaboration to make this well known. So what we know on our side is there's going to be an SMS campaign, a broadcast campaign, if you will, letting the community know that this service is available.
And then related to that, what's the hospital's motivation for this service?
Right, so the long queues today that they're dealing with, right? I'm giving you the number again. It's a 3-hour average wait, documented up to 7 hours in the cases that people decided to wait that long. I'm sure there's cases in which people just decide to leave. So they're trying to get a bit organized, right? There's a need for healthcare. That need, if we can somehow distribute it over a good working week, and then these waits may come down.
Gotcha. Understood. Anything else from the audience for Ken or Celeo? Okay, we're done. That was excellent. Thanks so much, guys.